All right, and I am going to be on the play here. Let's hide chat. Yeah, I guess. Clearly I'm not too happy about it, but against something like, Delver tempo, it's decent. We have a lot of removal. This is just nothing. We'll need a Brainstorm for that eventually. Oh. Okay. Maverick? Maybe? I'm playing that in case I want to sword something. I also kind of don't in case I get a Brainstorm that's going to... Oh, that's fun. Well, we do have a Back to Basics, which if you can see their mana... Oh, that's actually decent. Let's do that. Hello. Hello, Tamiyo. Waiting... Oh, okay. Let's do this. We can get rid of that, but I think next turn, just back to basics, right? We have other cards that are going to be a little bit better for a name of this. Do you have a land? Do you want to play it? So this might just be lands. Could be like the turbo version. It was a weird start with this, but unless they're playing black. Anyway, we kind of have a good idea of what they're doing here. This will allow me to draw cards and block a Merit Lage if needed. So even if they crop rotation, they can't make... Yeah, they can't make depths, which is good. I think I'm just going to play back to basics here, so if they want to tap, they're going to do so at their own demise. Let's do this. Let's see. And even if they crop next turn with Lava Spur, I don't think they can make that happen if they somehow found a depths. Unless, yeah, they'd have to have so many cards for that. I'm not doing the math mentally in my head, but this is obviously going to prevent it too if they want to tap down. You saw that right. There are other cards you might want to name if they knew what were in my hand, of course. Do they have a crop rotation into something crazy? We'll find out. Oh, they have that. Okay, that's decent. Yes. And yes. That's actually really good. It's good for them because they get rid of it. It's good for us because we get a land, and now, yeah, sure, they get to make one if they want, which we can easily clean up. They are going for it, sure. 3/3. Okay, land's good. Nice wasteland. They don't have anything better to play there. Do they have another Disruptor Flute? Probably wouldn't play it right away. I think I just bounced this. Right? They can play another Disruptor Flute. That is a possibility, but I guess we're going to... yeah. If they do, then Tamiyo is going to be blocking. Then I will Prismatic either the other Disruptor Flute. Like, there's a lot of things we can do. Let's just see how they play it first. Perfect. You can have this. There's a pause. Quite a long pause. Did someone call? Do you have a text? Is there really anything that you can do in response to this? Sajiri step it or something? Is that a possibility? Crop rotation for a Sajiri step? Is that what they're doing? Did I have the right read? Do they care about that much? Okay, so they probably have a crop rotation. They do have a crop rotation. That is fine. Sajiri step, right? And I can just block it because I don't care about the Tamiyo. It's nice knowing, well, at least having a good idea of what they're going to be playing. Okay, so that works too. You can have that. So does that come up next turn? Let's see. Phase. How long do they phase out for? Is it until end of this turn or end of next turn? Seed of Hope. From among them. Okay. Interesting. So they're going to get what? Wasteland or Saga here? No legal? There's no legal that. Choose a Seed of Hope. Okay. I'm not sure about how that works, so I don't want to attack and then have it unphase. Okay, good. I made the right choice. I'll enthusiastically have this be blocked. Then the question is, do I want to bounce it or just Prismatic Ending? I think here I do want to bounce with Jace. I can still ponder and play Stoneforge. That's not bad. And like I can plow this if needed. I can do that clearly as an instant. So I like that as well. Oh, they're loaming now. Okay. No bueno. Beseju, Saga, Beseju. Okay, sure. That is going to be fun. All right, so I don't mind doing this. Let's do this. Land isn't the worst in the world, but do I really need that? I don't think I do. We need like stuff to do. Oh, that's not bad, but I will play this. We need to start applying some pressure. Let's go with, is Coat hard for them to deal with? Don't want to go too wide. Batterskull's fine. And go. So they picked up 2 Besejus and they played a Saga, so 2 Besejus in their hand. You gonna let me click on it? Come on. Artifact, enchantment, or non-basic. Okay. So this is the route they are going. Super constructs. Played a Wasteland, sure. Let's do this. Teferi's not the worst. We are going to want some lands here. Another Stoneforge is decent. I don't need that though, and this will be fine. Let's do this. Anything I want to get rid of, not specifically. 1, 2, 3. They're going to have, let's see, 1. Yeah, let's do mountain. So they know I have a Batterskull, they don't know I have a Kaldra. I just have to keep in mind when they tutor for Pithing Needle, they're probably going to go on one of these two, so that's fine as well. I'd rather just put a Kaldra in front of it, because that can just stop those, and they can't Besage it as well. Besage is kind of useless here. Excuse me, Batterskull is kind of useless here. Actually, they'll probably go for Lava Spur. And they do have the mana to destroy the other one. So there's a lot of things they can do. Pithing Needle, if they have another Disruptor Flute, Lava Spur Boots to attack, but they're going to have to go through this, which is going to be annoying. Interesting game. Like, we're going to have to keep punching with this, and they're going to keep recurring their sagas. Yeah, so this might be quite the decision. Like, if they have a Pithing Needle, they're like, what do I want to cut off? While at the same time, like, do I want to use Lava Spur to get in quicker and make an attack through? So these are going to be 5/5s. If equipping with Lava Spur. And plus they can make 3 more. Or excuse me, they have 3 mana, they can make 2 more. So ideally here, okay, they did get Lava Spur. As expected. Probably attacking Teferi. Will be 5. Actually, this says first strike. So that means it would take 4. Am I doing that correctly? Right, it would kill that one. Then it would remove, were they attacking Teferi? Yes, okay, good. So it'll be down to 1, I believe, if that dies first. Yeah, 4, okay, perfect. And, do I just want to delete this? I don't think I do. Let's do this. This. And do... I can act on instant speed, so... yeah, I think we can work some magic here. Start attacking. Probably could have kept Batterskull just to make them use... Like, I can ending, snap ending. Like, I have so much I can do here, which is why I don't mind being on the attack. They're going to make another one, so they're going to have 2 attackers, right? I can use the power Teferi here, where I can just play everything sorcery speed. You got it. Anything I want to do, I don't care if I don't crack this or whatever. So everything looks good here. Sure. Okay. I think ideally it's going to be Prismatic Ending this on the equip. Snap, Prismatic Ending, and block. I imagine if they had a needle, they would have gotten it. Actually, that's a good take last turn. So they may or may not have a needle, but they're probably going to be bringing it in next game for obvious reasons. And actually, I can get Batterskull back if needed, or just Brainstorm. I didn't shuffle, so that is something to keep in mind. However, I won't have... There we go. There's the needle. Jace, sure. How much mana do they have? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Nope. They don't like that Teferi. They have made that clear. Attacking with just one would be fantastic. But I think they're just thinking about what they want to do. Okay, so what's this? Life and Teferi. What do I care more about? Probably Teferi. So let's do this. I'm not going to be using that. Maybe I just want to kill the needle now. Wow. Really? They conceded on that? Wow. Okay, I will certainly take that. But my goodness, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Wrath of the Skies. Stony Silence, don't care too much. Surgical is not bad. Clearly, they're loaming. Surgical is good. Ideally, this is going to be the forces coming out. I think Spell Pierce is the absolute worst, so I'll keep one force in. I think this looks pretty standard. We're removing our counter magic, and we're bringing in, destruction. So we want all our white removal. We have more white removal. We can deal with their loams, but wow, that was a crazy game one. I think there was a whole lot left to it. I don't think Consign hits too much. You can stop a saga from creating, doing its thing, which I don't care for too much. We have a lot of ways of dealing with that. Unfortunately, no dress downs. This version has 2 Wrath of the Skies in the sideboard and 3 Tamiyo, so I had to remove that. I generally love that. It's a catch-all, but usually we just have to do what we did last game. If they're starting to just create all these constructs, we have to poke through with Kaldra and keep going that way. So worked out well. I think they conceded a little bit early, but I am not complaining about that. Let's roll to game numero dos. All right. Love playing against lands-based decks. This is a different one, different colors. It was like black and green, I believe. This is a similar hand to the previous game. I will keep it because we have plenty of stuff to do. We have cards to cast. They mulligan the 6. Excellent. They know I have a strong hand because I just kept it so quickly. So Island, Plains, Brainstorm, right? They might have... Would they have Bowmaster in their deck? Like, I know there's black, and it's just like, if you're playing a black deck, having Bowmaster is fantastic, but that would seriously ruin like the flow of their deck based upon what they're looking to do. I wouldn't put it past them, but it's something to keep in mind. But yeah, it's going to be Tarn turn 1 unless I get an island. Ooh, that's usually good to see. What does that mean? Usually they have 2. Like, you don't want to play that against the Back to Basics deck, but there's no complaints from Topic Tundra side. Island. Pondrino. Surgical is not the best, not the worst. I'm saying, do I want stock up in another land? I'd say yes, I do. No. Okay. I can Brainstorm next turn too. Removal would be nice. Is this a saga here? Yes. That makes this make more sense because you usually don't want to play that unless you like want to lead on that so that you can get saga online. Here I do want to go for Stoneforge. This can just... They will needle it. Let's see. I would have enough time to do it. Yeah, I should be good. Because next turn they're going to... Unless they... What's it called? What's the word? The flute. I'll go for this. I have a Brainstorm. They can flute it. No flute. Okay, so they can't get Pithing Needle unless they have it here, and if they do that, they're not making any constructs, so I am open to see that done. Okay. Ha! I am open to see that done. Okay, that's fine. Unless they have like a Mox here. And this is why I didn't mind, because we also have Brainstorm, so perfect. Unless they play a Mox here and they discard a land, then they can start... Oh, what's going on here? Is this a crop rot? It's not. Okay, cool. Nice. Let's do this. Oh, wow. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my Lanta. So they have their needle there. You think they would have two is the question. Jeez, these are all so good. I think I can just take it slow here and not worry about this. I think that's going to be a better game plan. Play this. Because like if they're going to just keep loaming and stuff. In fact, I might just, once this hits the graveyard, I'll probably just surgical it. Is this a crop rot? Sure. What am I missing here? Ancient Tomb? Probably. I can always plow their... Yes. Love being right. Do I care about this or do I want to plow it? I can plow this. I think the game plan going forward is just to nuke their sagas. Like if they want to get anything else back, I'm cool with that. Just kind of thinking out loud. Let's do this. Lava Spur. Yes, they can attack for 4. It is allowed. Wasteland, you got it. Sure. That does have Ward 1. That's something I need to keep in mind. So ideally here... Like, I can go for surgical on this just to get information, but I can also ponder first, like just to see if I can maybe get like a Spell Pierce or something else. And then if I want to remove this, it has Ward 1, so I can still do that. I like that. These are good cards, and I think there's F6, which makes my life even easier. Yeah, and yeah. No. Let's do this. They are F6'd. Nice. I'm going to print screen on that. So Dark Depths, Maze of Ith. They don't have Z combo. That's fine. Let's do this. Done. Oh, did I really just pay 2 for that? Okay. Let's do this. Yep, I messed that up. It's not going to hurt me too much, but I did it. I did it. I paid the 2. Yep. I get it. Well, that did remove my Jace, so that is... I paid the 2 as if I was paying for the ward. Okay, well... That interaction hasn't come up before, and that's why things like that happen. Good win, James. Sure. Probably going to get Thespians. Let's see. Yeah, it chooses Thespians, as expected. So they had Maze, they played Waste, Expedition, something like this. Okay. So ideally, I want a Surgical Thespians once it's in the grave, if they go to make it. So that's this, playing Tamiyo, and then I can, I have plenty for that, so let's do this. Let's do this. Yep, and that's that. Okay, so that was a weird one. It made a little bit of a mistake towards the end there, which I should have done differently when it comes to using ward. I paid for both the ward in the beginning, as if it was like a Thalia tax, and then it made me shuffle. But nevertheless, it still ended up going pretty well. A lot of different things I could have done, but overall, we got the 2-0, so I can't complain about that. Hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon.